Imagine a compressor that not only smooths out your vocals but enhances them with a built-in analog style EQ trick, and it is 100% free. This is EDComp by Analog Obsession, and it might just be your new go-to vocal compressor. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of free VST plugins for music production you may like. My name is Coinex and you're welcome to Coinex the Producer, where I bring you the best free VST plugins, sound design tools, and mixing tips every week. So, if you're building your studio on a budget, hit that subscribe button and turn on your bell notification so that when next I upload videos like this, you get notified. EDComp is a unique compressor plugin from Analog Obsession, known for high-quality analog emulations that are completely free. This plugin is based on an S-type analog channel compressor, and it offers two distinct modes. The ED mode, as you can see right here, it uses emphasis or the emphasis filtering to shape the tone. And the CL mode, which is this one right here, which is purely a clean compressor with no tonal coloration. This plugin is designed especially for vocals but works great on drums, bass, and synths. It has a very simple interface, as you can see on the screen, with features like amount, output, mix, and mode select. And it has an inbuilt fixed attack and release, 15 milliseconds attack and 80 milliseconds release, and also a full resizable GUI from 50% to 200%. Unlike standard compressors where threshold and ratio are separate, EDComp gives you a smoother workflow. As you can see, the threshold is fixed and the ratio goes from 1:1 up to 10:1. And the thing here is, as you increase the amount knob, you are also raising the ratio, making compression more intense. Alright, let me quickly show you that.
Let me see the world anew, open my eyes to the sun. Let me see the world anew, open my eyes to the sun. Let me see the world anew, open my eyes to the sun. Let me see the world anew, open my eyes to the sun. Let me see the world anew, open my eyes to the sun. Let me see the world anew, open my eyes to the sun.
The result? Better leveling and smoothing control, as you heard. So, it is especially great for dynamic vocals or spoken words, alright? Now, here is the twist. In ED mode, which is this one, based on the color, right? In this mode, ED compressor applies a pre-emphasis and de-emphasis filtering on the vocal you're processing. So this is a subtle analog trick inspired by the classic hardware. Now, here is the twist. In ED mode, as you can see, based on the color, ED compressor applies a pre-emphasis and de-emphasis filtering, and it is a subtle analog trick that is inspired by the classic hardware. So what this plugin does in this mode is it boosts certain highs and lows before compression and then cuts them after compression, which makes it act like a tilt EQ but with a carefully chosen frequencies. Alright, so let me demo that lead voice again so that you can listen to the difference with and without.
Let me see the world anew, open my eyes to the sun. Let me see the world anew, open my eyes to the sun. Let me see the world anew, open my eyes to the sun. Let me see the world anew, open my eyes to the sun. Let me see the world anew, open my eyes to the sun. Let me see the world anew, open my eyes to the sun. Let me see the world anew. Open my eyes to the sun. Let me see the world anew. Open my eyes to the sun. Let me see the world anew. Open my eyes to the sun. Let me see the world anew. Open my eyes to the sun. Let me see the world anew. Open my eyes to the sun.
Alright, I believe you heard it. Though the impact is very subtle, but it gives you natural brightness and body, perfect for vocals, but also amazing on drums overheads or lo-fi synths. So if you don't want tonal coloration, all you need to do is to switch to CL mode, which is a clean compression, right? For a transparent sound, but the same smooth compression just on EQ shaping. Alright, finally, let me show you how I personally use this, to get what I am going for. Now, I mainly focus on the amount knob and what am I trying to achieve. At this point, in the absence of any display or visualizer that helps you see what is going on, I completely depend on my ears, right? So I am listening to how well it is controlling the section that is too loud. As in this case, I will focus mainly on this section. So while playing it back, I'll listen to how the amount of compression I'm putting in is taming that peak. Then if I'm comfortable and also not eating too much from the body of the vocal, then I leave it at that. Then finally, I choose between the two modes to see which one that fits, with the type of color or quality I am going for. So I now toggle between the ED or the CL. Once I'm okay, I match the gain with this output knob, because when you compress, you're taking out some amount of decibel, right? So I now compensate it back with this. Make sure that on bypass, I get the same output, all right? I mean the level. Then another way I love using it is to take this to the max. Then I use the mix knob to set the amount of compression I need. So these are two ways I approach this plugin when working on a project. Alright, so for a quick visual demonstration, let me show you what I mean. So first, I'll bring this down, reset this to normal, and the mix knob all the way up. So what I usually do is to start with the maximum amount, as you can see.
Let me see the world anew. Open my eyes to the sun.
Then I focus on where it says open, which is the highest peak here. So I pay very close attention there, take my marker there and loop it.
Open, 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 open.
So from there, I now, set the amount to taste.
Open, 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 open.
At this point, I love the level. Normally or usually, you're supposed to do it with all the elements in that track, like the instrumentals. So from there, okay, this level is okay. It sits well with the instrumental. So the next thing now is all the body. So the next thing now is the rest of the vocals that are not loud enough. All right. You will now use this output knob to compensate it. But have in mind, when compensating it, it will also pull up the one you've controlled with the threshold. But at this point, the dynamics will be controlled. So once you are done setting it, you can now use your overall gain knob on the mixer for that vocal channel to now reduce it to suit the level you want it to sit right with the instrumentals. All right, so that is simply what I meant in that explanation. So yeah, there you have it. That is EDComp by Analog Obsession. So if you are a bedroom producer, mixing podcast, or even a seasoned engineer, this plugin gives you the vibe of analog hardware with zero cost and zero CPU usage. So which means you can use multiple of this plugin without eating too much from your CPU. And remember, you can use this on both vocals, on your basses, drums, guitars. You can also use it for lo-fi processing or parallel compression processing. EDComp isn't just another free compressor. it is a smart tool with a unique twist that actually improves your tone while compressing. And I give it to Analog Obsession. They did another good job with this, but don't take it for what I'm saying. Try it out yourself and let us know what you think about it. So if you want that analog sound without the analog price, EDComp should be in your plugin folder. And I'll be leaving the link in the description. Try it out, like I said earlier, and share your findings in the comments below. So, what plugin do you want me to review next? Something free, weird, or underrated? Drop it also in the comments. Like, subscribe, turn on your bell notification for more videos like this. As always, stay creative, stay focused, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.